Hi Scorpio, welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. Today I will be doing a general romantic love reading for the collective of Scorpio. If you are here cross-watching a Scorpio, welcome in. Also, on that note, if you are a returning viewer, a subscriber, or a brand new, this is your first visit to Grateful Empress Tarot, welcome in. I am extraordinarily grateful you are here. I would like to ask if at any point this resonates for you, please like the video, drop me a comment in the section that says comments to talk to me about the situation, and please subscribe to this channel. Beginning as always to connect to the white light of the divine through my angel aura crystal for clarity and purity in this reading. Amen. Okay, I have pre-shuffled all of our decks and I have intuitively selected your cards for your theme for today and the tops of our pillars. So we're going to pull the rest of the cards for the main part of the reading. I want to talk to you about general readings. Okay, they're not personal readings, so they're not going to at all resonate with everyone who views them. They go out to thousands of people all over the world, so there's no way they could resonate with every single one who views them. You have two things to do here while you're watching this. The first one is to enjoy yourself, have fun, enjoy yourself. The second one is to use your own discernment to decide what is yours and what you can leave behind for any other Scorpio that you feel that message is for them instead of you, okay? Now, if we're getting into the reading and you're like, I don't even know what you're talking about, none of that is mine at all. You can feel free to go back into my entire catalog of videos. There you're going to find several other Scorpio videos. You will also find videos for the other placements in your birth chart. You might find you vibe more with your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Mars sign. You'll find all of those readings there as well. And lastly, if you are a Scorpio who's cross-watching someone else, you'll find their readings there too. All right. Your theme for today starts off with the energy of self-awareness. There's something here that you are being very observant of your own patterns, behaviors, cycles, anything. You're being really self-aware of how you are in partnership. We have the energy of taking a risk. It's like basically going on a date, taking a leap of faith, giving something a shot, okay? We have the energy of awe and wonder, okay? It says, don't take anything for granted. There are many amazing things to come. So maybe someone will have asked you on a date that's not your normal type or sort of your kind of person you normally like to go out with. I think don't take anything for granted because there could be something really powerful in that. We also have the energy of seek inspiration in unusual places. So like if you normally go for walks in nature for inspiration, maybe you'll be doing this somewhere different, like an art gallery, or maybe you'll be going to a Tibetan sound bowl meditation that might show you some different kind of inspiration in a place you've never found it before. At the bottom of our main deck, the undercurrent you don't see is that there's soon to be a lot of communication coming in really rapidly. It's kind of wrapped around a fact of something that was heartbreaking. Okay, it's also wrapped around the inspiration for a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. And it's also about a decision and action being taken by a King of Wands. So this is very exciting. I do think that this is going to be a fun reading for you, Scorpio. So let's dive in. Let's set these guys all up here. All right. Scorpio, your energy for today is sat in the energy of the High Priestess, which is Pisces and Cancer energy, and the energy of the Nine of Cups. Ooh, okay. So listening to your intuition about what you really want, like listening to that self-awareness of what kind of risk you're going to have to take to go after something that you truly do want. Sort of like with that Eight of Wands, I mean, he's an archer. So he's like about to shoot that arrow directly at what he wants. So this is, I think, really you embodying that energy of saying, all right, I know there's something I really, really want. And so I intuitively know that it's coming. But really what I think you're getting down to a little bit in that self-awareness is that personal growth and healing can always happen inside of partnership. That's really where we most commonly will grow the most, is if we take a chance, if we take a risk, if we are willing to look at ourselves inside of partnership. And this feels really powerful for you, Scorpio. This feels like you know that your biggest wish would be to know yourself better through the lens of partnership and how that actually affects change for you. This is not a bad thing. This is actually a really, really wonderful thing for you. You're being clarified with the Nine of Pentacles. So you are single. The Eight of Pentacles, you have worked hard on yourself. You really worked hard on this self-awareness. And the High Priestess, again, Cancer, Pisces energy. You are listening to your intuition and allowing that to guide you forward in really every decision that you make. Should I, shouldn't I go on that date? Should I, shouldn't I put myself on a dating app? Should I, shouldn't I say yes to something that I don't normally say yes to in an unusual way, right? We have the energy of 444. You are protected in this whole thing. It says, get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going toward your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. So yeah, you are really protected and following your gut about all of this situation. This feels really cool. It feels really powerful. You feel like you're standing in some gorgeous energy. And I'm proud of you because I feel like that's hard for a lot of us to do. Oh my God, you have 4 of these. We have 32, the moon. So your intuition again, following what your gut is telling you. This also speaks of divine feminine energy, and also High Priestess is divine feminine energy. We have 18, the dog. You're looking for someone very loyal. This could be about a friendship turning into something more. We have the energy of the loons, number 10, talking about a deeply committed relationship that you're really looking for. You're all in for what you truly want from the heart perspective. And we have number 5, the energy of the tree, which means you are really grounded. You're extremely fertile right now. You can really make anything happen. If you don't want to get pregnant, be very careful. Just know that that's a possibility. This is talking about your personal growth and really connecting to that self-awareness and like taking those risks and finding that inspiration in places where you don't normally go seeking for it. So let's say, for example, you're a person that never likes to go out and your friends are like, you have to come to so-and-so's birthday party, but it's going to be at a bar. And you're like, I don't go to bars. Your soul will tell you the right place. And if it says you better go to that party, I think you probably better go to the party. It's telling you to make the effort. Basically, whatever it is you're looking for, the universe is telling you, go ahead, make the effort, because what you want is a great love and it is worth taking those risks, okay? So who is this and how are they showing up for you? Their energy is sat in the Death card, which is Scorpio energy. That's yours. And the Death card again. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello. We just all woke up there, Scorpio. This person is all about you. Hi. I feel like the thing here to know is that this person is clearly going through a very, very large metamorphosis. They are going through an ending in their life cycle, a pattern, a period of profound difficulty. And right now they're coming out on the rebirth side. It's almost like it's the beginning of a period of calm and relief for them after what has probably been kind of something pretty challenging. I just felt like this message came through my head. Be careful with this. Take it slow, because I do feel like there's a possibility that this person could potentially super bond to you. And you don't want to create codependency, because that's something that needs to be broken down the line. So just that's an aside for someone here. We have the energy of the Chariot, Cancer energy. In this deck, it's called the Path. We have the energy of the Tower, which is also your energy as a Scorpio. And we have the energy of Justice, which is Libra. This person's energy is really big. Everything is a major arcana here, okay? This person is being put on your path for a very, very distinct reason. You may know it. I don't know if you do or don't, but I feel like the thing here is that this person is trying to find their way forward after something that collapsed. Something broke down in their life. It was a big change, and they are trying to find their way forward. Okay. I think that they maybe have gone through a divorce. or something that caused them to go through a legal type of a situation. So like maybe they had to get a legal separation, or maybe they are going through a divorce, but a large collapse occurred in their life, and that now they're trying to find their way forward. So maybe, let's just say it like this. Maybe one of your friends says to you, hey, our friend Jeff is going through a divorce and he's going to this divorce support group. I think we should go with him to help him. And you go, why would I go to that? Seek inspiration in really unusual places. Say yes to the things you don't normally say yes to and see where it takes you, because it's going to show up on your doorstep either way. But if your inspiration is going to happen from a place of, I go try these new things and I want to see where I go, that comes back here to this effort card. And also remember, you are protected. You're divinely guided and protected through this. And you clearly know that. You are all about intuition. You're following your gut. You're not allowing anybody to tell you something different. You're really following what you were brought here to do. 7777 says perseverance. There is a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll just know what the right next step is. So this, I think, is telling you about that self-awareness about this person. I feel like if you get going and you show up, let's say your friends convince you to go to Jeff's divorce support group. And you go, oh my God, okay, why am I here? I think the thing is that if you change your perspective on that, I think you're going to find some things in that space that you're like, wow, I really didn't realize this is a thing. Maybe you didn't even know divorce support groups existed, and I'm just telling you something brand new. Whatever it is, I don't use that as the end all be all, because that's just an example. That's not what I'm not suggesting that's everyone's story. But just know it's going to be taking a risk towards something you don't normally do. That's where you're going to meet this person. That's where the inspiration is going to come from. We have the energy of 13, the elephant, and 2, the clover. So I think this person is someone who is a bigger person, whether they're tall or broad or overweight or both, all of the above, doesn't matter. I just think this is someone who is a very gentle, kind person. They're very powerful. They've been through a lot. They're a wise person. I think they're going to be a slightly reserved person at first. And then once they get to know you, I feel like that awe and wonder is going to happen. I think that's what I keep trying to come to. Don't take anything for granted. If someone suggests that you go somewhere that's really out of the ordinary, I think you say yes to it, because it opens the door to a lot of possibilities to meet somebody that really would like to have a family dynamic. Elephants are not lone wolves. They definitely travel with their family their whole life. They're also the only other entity in this world that we know of that will mourn the death of a family member like we do. So this is someone who is insightful and very kind. This is someone that is a really smart human. I think that when you meet each other, it will feel very lucky and auspicious. It's going to feel like a very happy coincidence, and like you went through a really good fortune. I think it's going to feel to you, how did I not meet you before now, is what I just heard. The situation is calling for you to have some trust in it. I think that even if your friends suggest you go somewhere that feels really random, I think that the universe is saying, trust in me, take that risk. I'm going to lead you to the right person. Okay. So what's happening for both you and this person at this time towards this relationship is the Sun, which is Leo energy. Okay. The Emperor, Aries energy. The Tower, Scorpio energy. And the 10 of Cups. Oh, hello. Whew. Okay, right now, both of you are experiencing sort of like what you're thinking about as far as happiness. What would it take for you both to really look at being happy? I think both of you are experiencing really large change in your lives, and it's going to lead both of you towards this 10 of Cups. This could, and divine emperor is a divine masculine, so a divine counterpart. Standing in your power to honor what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel alive. What would true partnership actually feel and look like, especially if this person's going through a divorce? I feel like that's a big breakdown in order to open the door to something new. Okay, so what is your perspective on this, please and thank you? What is Scorpio's perspective on this with the shared space with this person? Queen of Swords. And this is the Devil card in this deck. It's called the Shadow. There's some fear here on your end. There's some limiting beliefs that you have about what the situation you find yourself in with this person. If it's a divorce support group, if it's a grief group, if it's a chance meeting at the coffee shop and this person just sits and starts talking about their ex or soon to be ex, that opens the door to some really interesting fears and triggers for you. But you do have some beautiful clarity on the situation, almost from a visionary standpoint. It's that self-awareness, like, who am I? What am I? I can see you're such a highly intuitive person. I mean, you've got it everywhere on this reading, and you are divinely protected. Okay, so whatever fears or doubts you have about the way you meet this person or where you're meeting them at or how they come into your life, I feel like the thing you're going to want to know is that it doesn't matter because you are divinely protected. Okay, so what is this person's perspective of this with you, please and thank you? Knight of Swords. Five of Pentacles. They're the one with the limiting beliefs. They've got them. It's limits. They feel like they're stuck in a space they feel like they're never going to get out of. They do want to move forward in their life. They're ready for, I think, everything that's going to happen from a vantage point of like clearly seeing the way that they want to move and knowing where they want to go towards happiness, but also feeling like they don't know if they could do it. They're a little bit kind of shocked when they meet you. It almost feels like, where in the world did that person come from? How did this come into my life? 1331, good fortune. It says, have faith in your skills and talents as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. So I feel like it might feel triggering, it might feel weird, it might feel scary, but when it comes in, I would like you to know that the divine is telling you there's a lot of really good things, comforting things coming towards this, and it is going to create major change. Like, this isn't going to be oh, okay, that was nice to meet you. You know, maybe we'll see you around. No, I think it's going to be a bit more like, oh, wow. Who is that? It's like Cupid's arrow is about to strike after heartbreak. I think that's probably what you don't see coming. We have the energy of fixed energy. And we have the energy of number 7, the lighthouse. So it's saying right now in this current moment is not the exact right time. You're kind of right in the middle of a season, okay? And so is this person. I do feel like there's a guidance system, like a way to move through this with tact and diplomacy. There's a way to move through this like a safe passage, but right now it's not quite the right time. Like this person is either not through their divorce yet, or you're not quite ready to step into this. So just take your time. Be self-aware, but it's coming soon. I think that's it. But once it does, this is going to be someone you can count on. Okay. There's a lot of attraction here when you guys first meet one another. It's almost like I said, you're going to be like, who is that? What was that? Oh my. Okay. So how will this person feel about you when they meet you? The energy of that is set in the Chariot, which is Cancerian energy. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy. I feel like this person's energy is such that right now they're trying to take the lead and work on their own confidence after sort of what has been a massive breakdown in their life. A huge ending in order for something new to begin. 2 times that Death card says they are really, really going through it. There's a huge ending on the table for them. They know they've got to make some big changes. So they're really trying to work on their confidence and like try to find their way forward. To be able to attract the kind of person they want. Who they want is someone loving. They want someone warm. They want someone that they can fall in love with. And they want someone they can work on life with. They want someone they can build with. They do want a victory. They want to ride in on that horse, holding banners high and saying, look what happened. Look where I found. We fell in love in a hopeless place. That is playing in my head right now. What? That's wild, especially if you meet this person in a really unusual place while they're going through this. We fell in love in a hopeless place. That's a Rihanna song, I think. Oh, how interesting. I think they just really want to come in, banners waving high, with someone they can really build and grow with. They want someone who's passionate. They want someone who's kind. They want someone loving. We have, this is the Temperance card in a traditional deck. It's called the Acceptance. That's Sagittarian energy. They've been patient for you. 7 of Swords. They have faith. Typically in a traditional deck, 7 of Swords speaks about lies, cheating, stealing, omission of truth. In this deck, it's talking about finding the faith, keeping the faith, knowing that something is meant for them. It's coming. And also the 4 of Pentacles. They have held on really tightly to the hope of you, to the knowledge that there is someone like you out there that exists in the world. And as they're growing through whatever is going on for them, I feel like they're learning more about themselves. They're learning about becoming more self-aware. And in order for them to take a leap of faith, like taking a risk. And I think that they're going to be pleasantly surprised when they meet you, because maybe even intuitively you've known that they're coming. Look at here, 0, 0, 0, 0, limitless potential. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there is no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. What is meant for you will not pass you by. Let go of tension and relax. I think that's what you're both doing right now. I think you both intuitively know that you both are about to come onto each other's path. And it feels really cool because I think that when this person meets you, like I said, it feels like they're going to be a little fearful of who you are, and they might do trauma dumping. I just heard also. Like, yes, you're going to hear this person's story, but maybe put up the boundary of saying, that is nice, and thank you for sharing that with me. I don't really need to hear that whole story ever again because it's your past, and we're about to move forward, okay? We have the element of spirit, and we have 18, the squirrel. So I think that basically this is just saying to trust, allow in divine timing. Obviously, source energy, divine energy is on this and orchestrating the way forward for you guys. I think with this squirrel, this person is probably someone that's a really good money person. They save, they plan for their future. They're not someone who is like will of the wisp. That's a really old statement. I think my grandparents used to talk about that. That's weird. I don't know where that came from. If it came from my grandma who just passed, thank you. This is someone who's a person that really likes to save things. They like to hold on to things. That also could include grudges, okay? And also that conversation about the past. That's almost probably why I was talking about, you can tell them, thank you for sharing that with me. But this is now we're going to move forward. And you're here at this divorce group or this support group or whatever, trying to find your way forward. Let's move forward in this and let's not dwell on the past. It does say to let your friends help you. So I think that, like I said, I feel like your friends are going to be the ones that tell you to like come out to this thing, but it's this thing that's going to be very unusual for you. It's something you don't normally do or wouldn't normally go to, and there's a reason why they want you to go for their friend Jeff, whatever that means. I don't even know who Jeff is, but I keep being brought back to that statement. So if your person is named Jeff, this is definitely for you. I just feel like there's a lot of discussion about your friends are going to say, let's go do this. And that is taking a risk, especially if it's something really unusual that you would not normally do. There's something for you there. I think you might be pleasantly surprised. I'm like drawn to that song by Garth Brooks, I Have Friends in Low Places. It's almost like I want to change the words. It's like, I met my person in an unusual place. Funny. And they keep having that Rihanna song, We Fell in Love in a Hopeless Place. It's like these really weird songs that I keep wanting to change the words to. So there's something there about that too. Anyway, Scorpio, this is where I'm going to leave this. If this has resonated with you at all, if your friends have invited you to something that feels really odd, you're really probably going to want to go. So please like the video, drop me a comment below to talk to me about this, and please remember to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for being here. It's always my honor to read for you, and I look forward to reading for you in the future. In the meantime, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, Scorpio.